What happened to the space mining industry? As space exploration advances, the question of what lies beyond our atmosphere is becoming increasingly relevant. What possibilities are out there that we could potentially reap if only we could find a way to explore them? Could space mining present a viable solution for tapping into resources throughout the universe and gaining access to materials previously unseen and unknown to humanity? Answering these questions takes us down an adventurous rabbit hole, exploring both the unforeseen opportunities as well as risks of discovering rare substances in outer space. Hello and welcome to Business Phil. Come join us on this intergalactic journey as we take a closer look at whether or not space mining is really feasible in today's world. But before we continue with our video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for more amazing content. Never say never. That is one of the principles of futurism that has been proven time and again. Driverless cars, citizens travel in space, robots, global currencies, alternative universes, Mars exploration. Each appeared like a pipe dream, if not strange, at some point in history, until incredibly smart people methodically made the required breakthroughs to make them a reality. We're also making modest progress in many other areas, so they don't seem as far-fetched as they were even a decade ago. Manned missions to Mars, interstate highways that have been electrified, moon colonization. We'll eventually add these in the wing column as well. Each one is progressing on its own terms and in its own time frame, relentlessly toward the day when it is front-page news and then rapidly becomes a normal way of life. Smart and imaginative people are constantly attempting to bring outside-the-box concepts closer to the box edges. Can we add asteroid mining to the list of ultimate breakthroughs? We have a long way to go, but it will happen. So why mine asteroids? Because that's where the money is. According to NASA, the money translates to $100 million for each individual on Earth in the form of gold, iridium, silver, osmium, palladium, platinum, nickel, aluminum, and other elements. Asteroids are remnants from the formation of our solar system and its planets. Thus, they are likely to share many of the same components. The vast majority are in the asteroid belt, which orbits the Sun between Mars and Jupiter. When firms are created around the procedures and governments are looking at regulating how to approve ownership of these cosmic riches, it is a sure sign that asteroid mining has progressed from science fantasy to serious business. Asteroid resources appear to be fair game for whoever can use them, much like ocean resources that lay outside any country's territorial lines. How many asteroids exist, and how much material can be extracted from them? There are 150 million asteroids in our solar system, but not all of them are metallic, which would be exceptionally rich in these minerals and ores, either to transport back to Earth or to utilize in space construction. Some of the most promising have the ability to compensate for the entire industry's investment. The asteroid 16 Psyche, found in 1852, has an estimated diameter of 140 miles and contains $700 quintillion in iron, nickel, gold, and other ores. NASA is planning a flyby to investigate more. At this moment, 16 Psyche may be an oddity, but several other asteroids have been discovered with similar element deposits worth billions of dollars. What will asteroid mining look like? Forget the picture of astronauts holding pickaxes. Mining machine space vehicles will be dropped on the surface of asteroids identified as potential sources. They will drill, scoop, and collect stuff. In reality, this fundamental mining method has been verified. Both the United States and Japan have landed probes on asteroids, gathered surface material, and then departed. Robots will undertake the dirty work of loading these transports on big source asteroids, sitting idle in between transports. The transporters will bring mined or intact material to moon-based or other mid- and low-orbit automated processing units, where the materials will be processed. The refined elements will be delivered to Earth or utilized in space building. The leftovers will be crushed into little asteroids with a safe binding agent and then transported back to deep space in a precise position. In future generations of the technology, some level of refining or smelting will even take place on the surface of huge, high-yield asteroids. While that may sound alarming, We will also use emerging technology to drive asteroids closer to Earth orbit, where mining and material delivery will be more efficient. Isn't it simple? Of course not. Scaling this landing, retrieving, returning processing into large-scale manufacturing appears to be impossible. But that's because we're looking at asteroid mining through the lens of practicality based on what's now possible. However, as previously stated, breakthroughs are simply the sum of incremental solutions to incremental obstacles. And figures like quintillions, as well as the competition to be the first trillionaire, are great motivators. And that brings us to the end of today's video. What are your thoughts on space mining? Do you believe it's a viable solution? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time. We'll see you later.